lovelies, how's it going? I'm sorry this is out a little bit later than what I wanted it to be, but I had some technical difficulties. This is going to be my 1 year book tag. But I have been on Booktube officially 1 year yesterday on September 18th because I'm filming a little late. When I was doing research for like what the questions were, there were several different questions that people did, but these questions that I'm gonna cover are the ones that I found the most, or the ones that were most used. Being on Booktube for a year, it's crazy to think that last year on September 18th I released my first ever Booktube video. I can read across all genres, but I am going to be focusing especially more on those under the Christian umbrella. Honestly and truly, starting the channel and continuing it, even though I've kind of had a bit of a slump starting last year. I want to say it was around October, November. I was kind of hitting a slump, and then it continued on into June of this year, but mostly just continuing to push through that and making content instead of just giving up. I used to, before Booktube, I used to get arcs off of NetGalley. I have a blog and people would reach out, but here lately I've just stopped all arcs because I am about to have my second child, and I'm busy getting that prepared, as well as having a toddler, and I'm focusing on him, especially since he is becoming more and more playful and wanting, especially since I've become a majority of a stay-at-home mom. My toddler is not as independent as he used to be and is kind of clingy, so yeah, I'm enjoying every bit of that, but it does take away a lot of my reading time. I don't want to miss deadlines and not have a review out for an author, or not get to a book until like a year or two later and be like, oh my goodness, I forgot I had this. So right now I'm just not taking any arcs to be respectful to the authors. They can get someone who actually has the time and the energy to read those books and get a review out for them. I don't technically have a favorite video yet. I am trying to do more vlogs because I feel like people like vlogs. But if there's any kind of video that you guys want besides a bookshelf tour, because right now that's not going to happen because my bookshelves are a mess. I just have stuff randomly thrown on there right now, on that one and the one over there. And I'm still going through and unhauling and decluttering. I just took some books down to our local jail, our county jail. I asked my husband, I was like, hey, do they take books? Because I need to get rid of some. And thankfully they do. They only take paperbacks, so, which is actually not all that bad because I don't have that many hardcovers to give away. But yes, and I don't think my county has a free little library, so I have to try and see which county has a free little library that's close to me and go from there and put books there. Technically, I watch them all, whether it be a book tag, a vlog, a wrap-up, the TBRs, no matter what, because being on this side of the camera and the editing process now, I know how much time it takes one, just to film this, and two, what the amount of time it takes to edit, and then to put yourself out there on the internet for people who have no idea who you are to judge you by what they see. Yeah, I watch them all, and I try to be as very supportive as I can be. Most of the times I'm just liking a video. Even if I can't watch it all the way through, I make sure I hit the like button. That way, it helps kind of push the algorithm, and also, you know, to show support. I try to comment as much as I can. I am backlogged on everyone's videos right now, so I'm super sorry if I haven't gotten to your videos here lately, but I am behind. Not really. I have a project right now. I think I started in April, and I'm procrastinating on it. I think I've read only 2 books from that project, which is really, really bad. I need to pick up that project again, hopefully next month or even this month. I gotta go look at those books and see what they are again, and see if they fit any of my prompts for my bingo board, or I'm doing the Harry Potter readathon from Cheryl, who her channel is Candlewick Library. I'm doing her readathon, so maybe those books could fall in and I can finish up that project. I'm really bad at procrastinating a project once I start it, though that's starting to change a little bit. No, not really. I haven't reached out and done a ton of different kinds of content. I do want to do a 24-hour challenge, but I don't know when I'll be able to do that. So maybe sometime in the next year I'll do a 24-hour challenge. Who knows? Who knows? Probably just a week in a life vlog. I do have a big project I am planning for next year, and that announcement will drop in December. But it's going to be like a whole year project. It's not going to be just like 1 month at a time. No, it's going to cover the entire year. I will let you guys know that I plan to read 50 books next year. That is my goal for next year. And this year I've read 30 somethings, and I had a slumpy year. And so far I'm at 30. So we'll see if I can hit that 50 mark next year. I mean, I've hit a 300-year book year before, but that was 1, before my son was born. 2, I was reading not very long books, and like my whole life revolved around reading. I want to say that was between 2015 to 2017. I was hitting those high book deals because I chose not to have a life. But when you have a toddler, you kind of can't choose that anymore. So yeah, we'll see if I can hit that 50 books. I might do my first sprint next year, but mostly, besides the pterodactyl gremlins noises you get from my toddler, I'll be just adding a second child. Well, being in a book slump and trying to put out content, that has been my biggest challenge, I would say. And then I also struggle with vlogs because I always like film stuff, and then I'm like, well, no one wants to see that, and then I end up just deleting it and tossing away the vlog. So I will say, just my challenge is showing a lot more authenticity. through doing a weekly vlog and all that. Also, I tend to forget to film at times too when doing a weekly vlog, and I'm like, oops. So I need to get better at that. I use my phone. That's all I have right now. But best thing ever is don't compare yourself to others, especially the big time booktubers like Oshina, Book Lover Amanda, Chrissy from Chrissy's Purple Library. Don't compare yourself to them because they have been working at this for years. They are some of the first. Same with Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails. They've been at this for years. If you're just starting, don't compare yourself to them because they've had a long road. And it's been several years that they've been working at this. So don't think you're gonna get what they have overnight. So another thing is be authentic, be you. Say what you truly mean about a book. If you don't like a book, you let people know that you don't like the book. Don't fear people coming at you in the comments and saying hateful things, because when they're only seeing what you put out on the internet, they don't see the true, genuine you that is every day. And they don't know you, you don't know them, so don't take what they say to heart when you don't like their books. Be you, be honest, stand with your convictions too. It's the friends that I've made through having this channel. Being able to share what I think about a book with others, both if I don't like what the books that they read versus liking the books that they read, we can have a civil discussion of like, oh, this is what I didn't like, but I'm glad that you liked it. It just unfortunately wasn't for me. Quite frankly, just being able to talk about books to anyone who listens, really. I don't have a ton of reader friends in my life. The end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little ramblings towards the end. I will see you in the next one. Bye!